The Moroccan defensive midfielder Sofiane Amrabat was about to reinforce Barcelona, but the deal did not happen. Barca tried a loan with an option to buy, and Fiorentina did not accept it. Amrabat posted a hint on social media and tried to force the transfer, which ended up failing. The transfer window for the main European leagues closed yesterday, 31. Barcelona offered €3 million for the loan and a further €37 million if they decided to buy Amrabat in June, but Fiorentina did not accept the purchase option. They required a purchase obligation. The total could reach €40 million, about 220 million Brazilian reals, but the window closed before the clubs resolved the disagreement. Go ahead now. The future is not promised to anyone, posted Amrabat on Instagram yesterday afternoon. The message suggested the transfer, but the deal did not come out. With the closing of the window, he stays at Fiorentina until June, at least. He was cut from the squad for a Fiorentina game, so he won't face Torino today for the Coppa Italia. The midfielder has been the team's absolute starter since he was hired in August 2020. Amrabat was one of the highlights of the last World Cup, highly praised for the fourth-place campaign with Morocco. At the age of 26, he is playing his fourth season in Italian football. Tottenham considered his signing in this window, but Barcelona came closest. Since arriving at Barcelona at the beginning of the current season, Brazilian striker Raphinha has experienced ups and downs at the Catalan club. After starting the year as a starter, the 26-year-old lost some of his space and is now not considered an indispensable player. Despite this, coach Xavi Hernandez made it clear that he still has confidence in Raphinha and called for a more courageous stance up front. Like the rest of the team, Raphinha needs to create more in the attack, be more courageous and decisive in the last third. But I think this is just not for him. That was also lacking against Girona, where we played solidly but created fewer chances than usual. I think that's what we need. To be more daring and not be afraid of making mistakes in the last third, we need to try, evaluated Xavi. In view of the irregular performances, Raphinha was pointed out by the European press as a negotiable player. His departure to another club has not been ruled out, but the athlete will remain. When talking about the sequence of the season, Xavi Hernandez assured that he has a lot of confidence in the Brazilian striker to help the team in the main objectives. Raphinha will be very important, I trust him. I have great faith that it will continue to make a difference. Is he a player who has good offensive numbers this season and needs to continue with that confidence? Finished Xavi. In the current season, Raphinha played 27 games for Barcelona, having scored 4 goals and also contributed 7 assists. The second half of the season for the Catalan club will have important challenges and, in addition to the dispute to maintain the first place in La Liga, Barcelona will also have a decisive confrontation with Manchester United for the second phase of the Europa League.